We can start to work with this supreme intelligence when we master being present. All the information becomes available to us, all our other incarnations, all these other parallel conditions, all these things that are happening concurrently, all these different timelines that are happening are available when the higher mind opens. None of it is available through the conditioned, programmed, subconscious, patterned egoic mind.
When I first started really awakening in my channel, I would meditate forever, 3 times a day, long periods of meditation. I would teach you got to really meditate, and I had this realization that it's a limited perspective to sit and I'm going to meditate when I realize I'm meditating all the time, 24 hours a day. You're always meditating, and it's a huge change in how I look at it. This is not something I need to go and do and sit down and get in the right position and meditate because that's what I'm always doing. And I'd like to get your perspective that it's a good starting point, like what we would do in kindergarten. But really, we must come to the realization that we're never not meditating, right?
Yeah, but brilliant. So brilliant observation, by the way, my friend. Okay. How I describe it, I've taught lots of people meditation. How I describe it is that the self, the I am, the self is meditation. Okay.
Hmm.
We exist before there's a thought, before there's an emotion, before there's a bodily sensation. The I am must already be present for a memory even to be formed. Okay. So we are meditation. Because we are meditation, it doesn't require an effort. The
Hmm.
only effort is in trying to be something and someone that you're not. So meditation is actually effortless. And as you know, in my book, I do real magic, magic with a CK, real magic tricks to automatically bring you back into the present moment, right? And one of them that people seem to really love and get very effective, pretend that you just arrived here. No past, no future.
Hmm.
Okay. So now the thinking is past, future, past. It's gone. Now, that's meditation in 1 second without any effort because you already are meditation. Don't bother with past or future. You'll start to realize that you're always right here, right now. So don't even bother with past or future. Just
Hmm.
normalize being present. And this is really when we can normalize being present, we're gonna invite in a supreme intelligence into our life. Because by being present, the higher mind flowers. And we have direct connection to everything only when you're present. So that's part of this paradigm shift that you realize that anytime you're fully here now, fully engaged, us having this conversation, anytime you're fully engrossed and engaged and engulfed in what you're doing, that's meditation. That's meditation because what you're experiencing is the self directly. The self directly. What you lose the false self. That's why people say, I lost myself. I was meditating and wound up being 6 hours. Right, because you lost the fragmented mind. You lost the false character. And that's why meditation feels so good because you're experiencing the fullness of the I am. So 100%. We are meditation, which means there's nothing we have to do to meditate. Nothing. We exist before the thought, before the experience, before the bodily sensation. Just be engaged in what you're doing. Walking meditation, talking meditation, playing meditation, doing the dishes meditation. Doesn't make a difference. It's
Yeah.
all meditation. We are meditation. I agree 100%.
It's a huge revelation. It's I am, not I was or I will be. It's I am
You got eternally.
eternally. Right.
Always, always, always. And it just becomes a matter of what we're putting our attention on. But that, what you just said, is a universal, eternal truth. Now, if we let the finite mind start to want, you're still here now,
Hmm.
but you're letting your mind wander, and you can only think about the past and think about the future now.
But I am also walking around in my imaginings,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's in the present. What I'm experiencing right now is what I was imagining in the past, even though it's in the present moment, right? A little
Yeah,
bit.
it's trippy because the human mind in the lower frequencies operates with logic and linearity. Okay, which is a subset of space time, by the way, my friend. That's part of being all the way down here. We experience everything through, if it doesn't make sense and it doesn't happen linearly, right? It doesn't get processed by the human mind. We move up the frequencies, that leaves. That leaves. The higher mind starts to experience that everything is, there really is only one now seen from an infinite amount of perspectives. Everything
Hmm.
is happening concurrently and in parallel. And when we start to, and that's what I mean about the supreme intelligence, we can start to work with this supreme intelligence when we master being present. All the information becomes available to us, all our other incarnations, all these other parallel conditions, all these things that are happening concurrently, all these different timelines that are happening are available when the higher mind opens. None of it is available through the conditioned, programmed, subconscious pattern egoic mind. None of it is available through that. Zero. So the supreme intelligence enters through just through being present. And as you just said, everything is meditation when you're present. If you're just engaged in what you're doing,
Hmm.
that's all it takes. But it's the normalization of that. That's why you said I kind of stopped doing that because you have normalized the state, Brian. That's
Hmm.
why you've normalized the state. You've done it so much. You've gotten so good at it that you're just in meditation now. You don't even have to, oh, let me sit and do something. That's that's the actor performing actions, right? That's
Hmm.
the ego mind identity, checking something off the to-do list and said, look what I did today. Right? So
Hmm.
we moved past that. Now you moved past it because you're so diligent that you got good at it, that you've mastered being present. And so now you realize the truth that you're always in meditation.